Hi there, this is Dave Jones from VideoEffectsUniverse.com, and today's tutorial is in 3D Studio Max, and I'm going to show you how to create a chrome material effect. Now, chrome material looks very good when it's done properly, and it can be used in many different things. Okay, so yeah, what I'm going to do first is go into our standard primitives and create a plane. Let's drag that in. Okay, I'm going to give it quite a few width and length segments. I'll say about 35 and 35. Okay, right, now what I'm going to do is click on the modify, and I'm going to apply a bend. Okay, I'm going to select the x-axis, I'm going to limit the effect, I'm going to bring this right up, and I'm going to bring this right down. Okay, it's not looking quite good at the moment yet, so I just need to bring this up a bit more so that it bends it out. You probably need to do this quite a bit, okay, until the whole thing turns into a nice smooth ramp. You can use your front viewport to tell how it's going, so that's looking quite good indeed. Right, now I want to turn this around so that it's facing the front. There we go. If I just zoom out a bit more, what I'm going to do is size this up a bit more, so there we go, and also here to make it higher as well. Press M for the material, apply the grey to it, one of these grey spheres, that gives it a material. Now what we're going to do is create an object that we're going to use to turn into a chrome object. Okay, so for this instance I'm going to go to Extended Primitives, Torus Knot. I'm going to click and hold and drag it in, release, and I'm going to bring it out a bit more, okay, and release again. Now what I need to do is bring this over to here, bring it up a bit. Now it's quite large, so what I'm going to do is scale it down because it's quite big at the moment, so let's just scale this right down. Okay, right, that's looking good. Now what I want to do is align it up so that it sits perfectly on the plane, not actually on the bending part, but on the flat part here. So I'm going to try and get in as close as I can to make sure that it's on the floor there, and that looks quite good. Okay, and in my perspective I'm just going to turn this around so we can get a nice view of the torus knot. Right, let's place it in the middle there. Right, now what I'm going to do is going to create some text. Okay, so I'm going to click on my spleens here and click text. I'm going to drag it into the top viewport, and I'm going to type in chrome. Okay, I'm going to scale that right down. Okay, so that it's nice and small. Okay, I'm going to also bring it up so it's facing upwards. Okay, that's looking like it's standing up pretty well. There we go, that's standing up. Now what I'm going to do to the text is go to a modify list, and bevel. Okay, I'm going to size that up a bit more so it's a bit thicker, and with the level 1 I'm going to bring it out, and level 2 we need to select that. Let's have a look. There we go, that's looking quite good. So it's got a bit more of a shape to it now. We'll click on keep lines from crossing. Now, this is quite useful because when you actually apply textures and stuff like that, it can cause problems. I'm going to bring it out the front here. There we go, I'm going to line that up properly. Now with this I need to bring the camera down, so what I want to do is bring the camera so that it's facing more to the front rather than an angle. Right, now comes to adding our material. This is quite simple to do. Right, what you need to do is press M, go to your next empty sphere here. Open up the maps, click on the reflection, and what we want to do is click on ray trace. Right. Now this is how you add your material. Alright, first off, what we want to do is click on this none button here, choose bitmap, and what you want to do is find an image. It can be anything you want, because this image is actually the reflection that you're creating. Okay, so I'm going to go to my documents, my pictures, and basically I have a couple of sample photographs here. I have a rock, and I also have a nice chrome effect here, but I'm going to use this here, this landscape here. Open, and as you can see, this turns into a chrome effect onto the sphere here. So I'm going to go up to the very top here. Also what I'm going to do is click on a diffuse colour and actually bring this down as really dark, because it brings out the chrome a hell of a lot more when it's a darker colour, as you can see. Right, now what I'm going to do is select my torus, and then I'm going to apply this to the torus. Okay, and I'll bring it also so it's visible in the viewport. And for this one, I'm going to change the chrome again to a different type. So I'm going to click on maps, reflection, where is it, ray trace, and click on this bitmap, and in this one I'm going to use this one here. Open. Okay, back up, and change the diffuse colour so it's a really dark. It doesn't need to be black, but it needs to be quite near the top there. And I'm going to apply this to the chrome. Okay, if I just do a quick preview, I will show you what you come back with. And there you have it. So that's quite good indeed. Now you can do this with anything. So if I just create a sphere, drag that in, give it loads and loads of segments, maps, and apply this one to it. We'll also have the ball, or the sphere, sorry, which is applied, so you can actually create your own ball bearings. Make sure it's aligned up properly. Let's change the camera. Let's bring it back a bit. Now we might want to light the scene. So if you want to light the scene quite well, there are many ways you can do this. You can add a spotlight. However, I'm going to choose standard lights. I'm going to try and choose a skylight, which gives the whole scene light globally. And I'm going to line this up here so that it's like that. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm also going to bring it down. Right, go over to our modify panel here. Make sure that cast shadows is selected. Bring the samples down to around about 5. And if you do a render, let's see what we come back with. This is what you come back with. You can see now that it has a very soft, realistic shadow to it, and this actually looks like a photorealistic chrome object. Now, like I say, you can have all kinds of different effects that you come back with if you use different kinds of images. Like I say, any image you want will create a very interesting chrome effect. And if you bring up your materials and that, in your chrome effect here, you can change your glossiness. You can bring it 70 and for the specular level, and also the glossiness as well, and this creates a quite big impact to it as well. It gives it even more of a chrome effect. So there's no sort of set preset what you can have for this. I mean, you can mess around with any of these and they will both have different effects, and it looks like it's on a real surface and it's a real object. So you can play around with this as much as you want, use any images you want to use as your reflection in your ray trace settings in your materials editor here. So this is Dave from VideoEffectsUniverse.com. Please log on to the site, download this tutorial, join the forum, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye.